In this section, we're going to see how to embed a Google map within one of your pages. So here's our contact page at the moment. We've got this fill-in form, but what I'd like to do is to display a Google map underneath it. Now what you can do is you can bring up Google here, and then you can type in an address within Google. It can either be a complete address or just a partial address. So I'll type in Perth, WA, which is Perth, Western Australia. And if I click on where it says Maps, that gives me a map of Perth. If I want to, I could type in a more exact address. So for instance, I could type in Mullaloo. So here's Mullaloo, Perth, Western Australia. I can sort of zoom in and out as I want. So we'll zoom in maybe to about there, and we'll position this. So we've got the centre of Perth here, and this is my location up here in a suburb called Mullaloo. So once we've got this the way we wanted, what I can do is I can embed this so we can have this map displayed on the contact page here. Now the way you do that is you click here on this menu item, then click where it says Share or Embed. You then click on where it says Embed Map. You can set the size that you want, so I'll go for something a little bit smaller than this, maybe. I'll click on small, or I could click on where it says custom size if I want. In fact, let's go for the custom size. So for the custom size, I'm going to go for 400 across by 500 down. So once I've set the size I want, I just simply select the code here. Notice it's an iframe code. So I select that and press Ctrl+C, and that copies it into memory. Now this is sort of HTML type code. So what I need to do is to go to the place I want to embed this. So in this case, I'll go to the contact us page. I'll go and edit this page. And what I need to do is to decide where I want the map to be displayed. And I'll just put a series of X's in there as a kind of marker. Then I click on where it says text here. So the text tab at the top here. And where the X's are, I just select those, then press Ctrl+V, and that will paste the code in. If I then click back on where it says visual here, you can see the map is now displayed. If I click on where it says update, and then go to where it says view page, and if I scroll down, you can see I've got my contact information. I haven't actually put an address in or anything yet, but I can do that later. There's my contact form, and here, which was, I think it was 400 by 500, wasn't it? There's my map. And the nice thing, of course, is that I can zoom in and out just by using the mouse buttons here. I can use these controls here and what have you. So it's great for anyone trying to find your offices, and you've got a nice little clickable map in there. And basically it's like having Google Maps. Well, it is having Google Maps on your website. If you want to, you can click where it says View Larger Map here. And that opens a new tab, notice. And then again, people can zoom in and out. So if they want to, they can zoom in on the location. And we just did it to, in this case, suburb level. You can actually specify a full address, obviously. But in this case, I just sort of said, well, we're in Mullaloo. That's where it is. And as you can see, it's north of Perth. So it's about 20 odd kilometres from the centre of Perth. And that's how you embed a map. As you've seen, it's very, very simple.